Welcome to Taking the Rams by the Horns, a podcast that takes current affairs out of current affairs. This is an award-winning podcast in partnership with Sowetan. I'm your host, Rams Mabote. We have entered that period where South Africa tries very hard to work itself out of this morass of being horrible to women and children. 16 days of activism on violence against women and children. I actually think it's a terrible acronym. Whoever came up with that, they could have given it another name, but that's not the point. But there are also other things happening. I wanted to touch on it, but that's not what we're going to talk about necessarily. We'll touch on it. I called on a friend because I've missed talking to her. So I thought, this is coming to an end. I'm going to call a friend, somebody I have so much respect for in the world of public relations, a world I once belonged to when I was young and idiotic. She does it better than me. Mbewe.
Okay,
Good to see you. She speaks Sesotho, she's Zambian.
Half Zambian, half Zimbabwean,
Right.
half Mosot.
How are you?
I'm good.
You're looking amazing. What's this? What's this about?
I'm wearing Mbewe because
Is this
my
your
surname-
work?
Yes,
Wow.
it is. Of course it is. So actually, I work with people and I build brands.
Yes.
So I've decided to let me build my grandfather's brand.
Yeah.
And speak about this man who came from doing World War II.
Yeah.
From Zambia, was taken where he was. I was young. I didn't even know the story.
Yeah.
But he ended up in South Africa, married a Mosotho woman, and I was made.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because my mother was made and whatever. So I'm like sitting here saying, "Hore, if I'm so good at brand management, why don't I just manage my grandfather's brand?
Wow.
Why can't I tell his story?"
Wow. So
that's what I'm
you're
doing.
keeping him alive.
Thank you.
That's brilliant.
That is what it is.
So
That's
who's
why
your
I'm-
market for this stuff? I certainly can't be wearing a dress, as you can imagine, but
So the market for this is a person who is an African person.
Mm-hmm.
You are passionate about anything else. I'm doing this as Zambian colors, but I came up with the design. The colors
Yes.
and how. But if you believe your forefathers, your mothers, and we come from a very dysfunctional background because of what white people did to us. I try not to be or sound racist, but I can get away
you are
with
being
it
historical.
because
You're not being
I can
racist.
get away with it because no one is gonna call no bank or no company and say fire her.
Yeah.
Because I work
And
for
you're
myself.
lucky.
I know, right?
yeah.
So I can actually get away with saying such things.
And nobody's going to also censor this podcast because nobody can tell me what to put in this
Thank
podcast.
you.
So we're good.
So it is what it
Tell la
is.
fela, ska saba.
Ke thabela ntho eno ntate wa ka he kore ntate no aka ola atluwa money. He left his people. He left his firstborn child, name, with a wife that we don't know. She doesn't know us. And she's old. My granddad passed away, I think, when he was 130-something years old.
He lived that long.
Yes, but we don't know his daughter. We don't know his wife because he married Mosarino Mosotho Larissa Lesotho because that's what
Wow.
So I've got this thing already. I'm gonna live his life. I'm gonna bring him into this world to say it is what it is, right?
Yeah.
That man did not live there to come here because he was a polygamist man. Life brought him to World War II. And then the ships brought them back.
Here, yeah.
And then he found Mosada Mosotho. And guess what? Mosada Mosotho produced us. So I will celebrate him until the last day.
I'm shocked that you walked in here and you did not carry bottles with you. There's something that I saw on, on social media about you and wine. What's happening?
So
This was your platform to put it here for people to see
I
what
know,
you're doing.
but I
right?
do marketing for a living, honey. I don't need you to help me to
Oh,
promote my.
Hey, my bad. But tell me a bit about the wine.
So the one is dedicated to my grandfather.
Also.
So I've got 3 years.
Uh-huh.
The only man I know
Okay.
that I appreciate,
Okay.
who has taken care of me, is my
The
grandfather.
only man she knows who appreciates her. And I thought I appreciated her. But okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Don't worry, I haven't even mentioned my uncles. You coming?
I
You're
get
there.
you. I
You're
get
there,
you. I get
know?
you. I get you.
So, okay, the wines are named after him. His names are Adon Chisinga Mbewe. So I've got 3 collections.
Yeah.
So one speaks about Adon, what Adon is. Ne? The other one speaks about Chisinga. Chisinga is a Mbewe Nyanja.
Yeah.
And then Mbewe is my surname, is his surname.
Yeah.
It's my clan's surname. So I'm literally saying alright because I love drinking wine, by the way. Like
Well,
fermented grapes, they call it.
yeah.
So I'm like, I'm just gonna embrace this man.
Brilliant.
I will do it with everything I've got. Hence the clothes, hence.
And the wine is on the market now.
Yes, it is.
Okay. How do you get it out?
You get it out from Sakumzi restaurants, all the Sakumzi
Yeah.
restaurants, because you know,
I know you and Sakumzi,
thank
Saki and
you.
you are just
yeah,
one thing. Yeah.
I mean, he's
right?
you and I, right?
Yeah.
So, and then from there, I'm hoping, alright, I'll get it out there.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. I get it.
Brilliant.
It's a journey.
I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
So let's get a little bit serious. 2 issues. Let's start with 16 days, right? I know how passionate you are about these issues. I follow everything you write. I see it when I get a moment, and I'm not scared of eyes. I'll comment. Are we winning? Are we making an impact in changing society to not be what we have historically been to women and children?
I don't think we are. And let me tell you why I think so. I think people have a selfish way of personalizing GBV. Yeah? It happened to me this way, therefore I'm gonna protect. And they kind of like, that's why it's called feminist. And that's why people hate feminists. Yeah? And that's why I choose not to be a feminist. I will own my story, I'll own my children's story, I'll own every other woman's story. Yeah? It's not about Harry Bitseng Mokhatlo. Right?
Yeah.
Let's sing a choral of some sort. Your individual pain is your individual pain. You will never be able to explain it in 10 different forms. So why are we actually making this thing ekare repeated?
So are you saying to me we're not winning because people are personalizing this thing and therefore we're not making progress?
They're actually diluting by trying to babisa batho ba bang. I get it. So I was slept. Then I'm gonna ask, are you dating Rams? Ola ushapa kambam? Yes, let's all go together. There's no such a thing. What happened between you and Rams was between you and him. What happened between you and other 5 men that you were with was between you and them.
Yeah.
So how to bisa ka le kaofela re lo matche line. And the purple, let me tell you, by the way, why my thing is not purple.
Yeah.
The purple thing is what the government is saying we must do. Magatana the profiles are not purple for what?
But doesn't it start by solidarity of some sorts? Anything in life?
There isn't.
The struggle of Zambia was won because of solidarity. The struggle of Zimbabwe. I'm not talking your heritage now of South Africa.
you.
So shouldn't it start with solidarity?
Let's start with the struggle of Robben Island. Didn't they come out of Robben Island and then they came here? Didn't the same men leave Winnie? That we were all, as women, looking up to him.
But divorces happen.
Exactly, right? So imagine if you were to actually stretch it out and say, Hoena, hore, this is how I live my life, right? I look at this one. You know what the truth is in your situation.
So in your view, what should be happening in these 16 days? And I was always hoping to be 365 days, but what should be happening?
Thank you. It's a matter of saying, what do we come up with as people, right?
Yeah.
You may have your view, I may have mine. Cyril might have his. What do you call them? Social development people and whatnot, which I think they're the most laziest people ever.
The Department of Women and
Exactly,
Children
everyone
and-
else.
Yeah.
What do you do to actually just say? I mean, you can call some of us for free to give you strategic proposals that we don't want money from. I'm not in the business of making money because I can make money from what I do, right? But I'm in the business of also contributing, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if I was to say to Yuri, I know 10 women that come to me and say, you know, we are healed because we saw you here. Then I know 10 women who say, you know, the way you handled this, the way you took him down, then I handle them better because I say, there was no need for me to take anyone down. I did what I had to do, right? I'm not fighting with anyone here. Ne? I'm doing it so that my children, ne? I've got a 21-year-old and a 11-year-old boy. They're going to marry the best women ever. I'm going to make sure of it, God willing.
Like a pre-arranged marriage.
Not even, no.
Okay.
When
Just
they
checking.
come.
Yeah. I had to check, it works in other worlds, I don't know, you're well traveled, maybe you saw something good else and I'm gonna do it right
And I'm
here.
trying to be so serious with you right now. But what I'm trying to say is,
Yeah.
ne? But namaka batlunyala women who know that these fine young men come from a fine woman who understands what the life is. They will give you what you deserve, right? Which is a good man. Nothing more, nothing less. Sometimes I think I feel like we can jump on top of mountains and try and sound political, everybody advocates and whatnot, and show our intellectual ability. There's no intellectual ability when it comes to relationships. Marriage I mean, when I go one where you said you don't want to get married.
What if your
Again.
sons marry other people's sons?
Like
What if
as in
they're
like,
gay?
I mean, nah.
No, I'm asking, it happens, it's
No,
life.
I'm saying to you, look at me, ne? Do you think I would actually say, what? I'll be like, baby, if that's what makes you happy,
Yeah.
if that's who you are, it is what it is.
Good. I wanted that to
Now I
clear
will
that one very
embrace.
quickly. Good.
My children know I'm as openness comes.
Okay. I want us to close this one. I still have not heard you about what you think should be happening with these 16 days. What could we do better with these 16 days?
I'm not the president of this country. Only such as high leading, and then Luena, you must also get your
I
own.
just want to know your
I just
views.
think, honestly speaking, is we need to step aside from looking from protected corners and from a point of judging. Ne? You do know that GBV starts from a point of view and then it escalates before it becomes GBV. So now I would say, Hori, all we have to do is how do we create awareness of not awareness here, don't beat your wife, don't beat your girlfriend, don't. How about if we do awareness here, Hori? How about if we teach you how to love yourself so that you can love your woman? And that's a journey that I'm in.
Yeah.
By the way, with my children. I post my conversations with my sons on social media, where my son will say, who's 11, and say, Mama, don't do this, whatnot. Because we have to start with each other. Let's not fix the problem. Let's not cause it.
Okay.
Did I answer you?
I'm answered. I could want more, but I'm fine. I'll take what I have. Now there's another subject, and this subject is it's a very tricky one because, my partners are media and, the people you use for your clients are the media. But I know there's a lot of times that you are unhappy about how the media does their work, right? The reporting has gone in a particular route that you're not very happy about, and you vocalize it, And I want us to talk about that. What do you think is happening in the South African media landscape? What has gone wrong in this space?
Yes. I'm laughing because I knew this interview was not going to be one of the easiest ones. I must give that to you. I think our people are not trained, ne?
Yeah.
And they don't see the value of it. And it doesn't come cheap, right? I mean, I can sit with you here with ease because I can anticipate what you're going to ask me. I can anticipate how I'm going to answer you.
Yeah.
But also it's because, I mean, you're my icon, by the way, in case you didn't know.
Oh, thank you. Please subscribe.
So if you don't take time to learn from other people, I think personalities, especially black people, ne, they want to write music. They want to read the script. They don't want to listen to rhymes. They don't want to listen to Pearl.
Yeah.
They shouldn't. But they also don't want to give money for rhymes to be there in case they fumble.
Yeah. One of the days you commented on a story that was completely wrong, and you were very angry. Like, you were like, how could somebody do something this wrong? Now you talk about people are not being trained and stuff, but doesn't the responsibility lie with those who employ these people?
My answer would be, when Tiger Woods was coming about, ne? Nike was taking him on. They brought his family, his then girlfriend, whatever, everybody. I think they went as far as they could go in terms of, if you know him personally, you come into a room, we media train you. Right?
Yeah.
That is what it is. You can't sing, next thing you know, oh, babe, so tumo, oh, lolo, then utumme, right? But then you don't know how to speak with a journalist. You don't know how to do interviews. Because now people like you. You think then you can articulate
I
yourself.
wanted to get to that one next. But you also unhappy about the
That's
media
good.
world, the journalists themselves, because that is the last part I want us to deal with, about the people who are not getting themselves ready to deal with the media. But the media, how many times they get things wrong, how they misquote people, how many times you get very angry because people are bringing out an old dead story and they're trying to make it relevant now. Because
I mean, it's their jobs. And because I've got journalists as friends, as colleagues, as almost people.
yeah,
And look at it this way.
they are the tools you use for your trade. I know.
Whatever. So, what I can tell you is print media, digital media is dying. And I think they all not aware of it. You know how Nokia died
Yeah.
and iPhone survived? It is what it is. Because you don't have to sit with Pearl and break the news. Somebody was taking a video, posts it on their social media. Whether the person has 2 followers or 3, that's the breaking news. And we still have people who still have titles, breaking news. What are you breaking?
So, should they close shop?
I mean, it will help them to diversify.
Yeah.
You don't have to close shop. Diversify. Make yourself needed in a space and a spectrum that is different.
Yeah.
I mean, Samsung came
Yeah.
and outdid Nokia. iPhone came and whatnot. Why can't the media space evolve? So it should be our job, the consumers of their breaking so-called news, and then we must teach the journalists, or you want to have a job in the next coming 2 years.
In fairness to a lot of them now, I mean, they are online now. The entire Media 24 print business is closed now. Everything that you read there, whether it's City Press, BL Report, whoever they are, is now digital.
But they post a report.
Yes.
Exactly. So, and then they've got this thing that we must subscribe to whatever.
Yes, because they...
How do you subscribe when I can get it from Chris Mamang?
But credibility must count, right?
That's the thing. He has not proven himself to be credible.
Because the guy at News 24 has credibility. They trained to write in a particular...
Have you not seen Chris be credible?
I don't know if
I mean, that boy,
which one.
the
I don't know.
Mosamamang.
Oh yeah.
Has
yeah.
he not proven or everything that he has said as delusional as it has been? Ne? Somehow that child has annoyed all of us.
Yeah, but he has been
at
made to
least
withdraw and
50%.
apologize.
Yes,
a
but
lot of times.
50% of everything that he says.
Are you happy with 50%?
No, I am not.
That is terrible.
I actually hate is a bad word. I hate internet journalism.
Yeah.
Ne? Because people can just get away with
They can
with
do whatever
things.
they like.
Exactly.
They report before they
But
even know
what
the
are
facts.
people who are like yourself are doing about it? I'm not a journalist. I don't have to go and create, not just write whatever I want to write, and then journalists take it. And I'm like, I hope you have a good
I mean,
cup
they
of
actually
coffee.
publish.
I know everything that I write.
You're exhaling and then they go publish
And
it, right?
you understand what I'm saying? Like, how about if you become creative? Like, sit down. Like I said at home, and I commented on the subject. Don't you think you could be doing better?
Is that not the price you pay for being a pearl? Mbewe?
No, I am
So
not
therefore,
a film.
whenever you open your mouth, they're going to report. I'm hoping, dear journalists and your social media people, that after you watch this podcast, write about it. That what she said on this podcast, right? Actually, because they're doing that to you. Isn't that the job? You know, to repeat everything that you say.
No, it actually makes me laugh at them because I'm not a journalist.
Yeah.
Nor am I
But
a
you're
celebrity.
a source. They see you as a source.
Exactly. You understand what I'm saying? So I look at everything and I'm like, before I write, sometimes I'm like, do I decide if I want it to trend or do I want just to post? So I know what I'm going to write. That's going to trend.
Okay.
So people think we picked it up. No, I want you to pick it up.
It's paid. That's what you say.
I mean, that's what I do for a living. I actually will feed you information. You will eat what I want you to eat.
Then let's talk about the other world of yours, the world of public relations.
Mm-hmm.
And also in the same space, in the same issue of media. How critical is it for people to be media trained? And how many times do you sit there and cringe, whether you're watching somebody on television or you're hearing them on the radio and think, you shouldn't be saying that?
I think the world, yeah, South Africans, especially black people, I'll keep on continuing, black people, we are not media savvy. Mm-hmm. So you can say whatever you want to say. We don't know. You just said what's wrong.
Yeah.
So that's why we hero worship people, because we don't know. We are not critical. We are not analyzing anything.
It should work very well for a PR person when the media are not critical, right? They take everything you give them.
I mean, hello. That's why I'm considered to be one of the best PR people in the world. Do you think I'm good? I don't even know. But I know I'm good. But I'm just trying to say, you play at the minds of what people want to consume. They actually are not ready to receive. They don't open their minds. And you can't.
So do you insist that every client of yours gets media trained?
Oh, well, no client of mine does anything before we speak about it.
Yeah.
Sometimes, yes, they will fumble here and there. But I come back. And then that's where my risk and reputational management skills come into play. Because if they were to toe the line all the time, really, I wouldn't really have a good job.
Do you find that our politicians are media savvy?
Not at all.
Not even one?
Not even Cyril, if you're to ask me.
Seriously?
I'm telling you the honest truth. And
Let's dissect him now. What's wrong with him?
I mean, hello.
I'm listening.
Not him. His media people.
Yeah.
Cyril speaks above the eyebrows, right? The man is what is the percentage of poverty in South Africa?
I don't know.
So if you're going to speak investments, whatnot, and whatever it is that you're speaking to, right? My mom, my uncle, he's waiting for 30%, 30 rand increase. And then you're busy there, standing there, and talking. And you think he's going to vote for you.
But he's got multiple audiences. He can't just focus on...
But that's what I'm trying to tell you. Remember, they're so-called above the line, ne, that can hear him and try and analyze him. 30%, 70% of them are just waiting to hear, Orike bukai sasa, Orike bukai increase, yeah, ing. So, speak to the world, right? Understand that. Find platforms where you actually speak to the world. Then speak to your so-called black diamonds.
Yeah.
Speak to whatever it is that you want to speak about. But hello, my mom, I speak with Akere Macy. I voted ANC on Kutana Kering. I remember RDP. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I just want to say, try or in Karen come like, Mukhotwe, RDP house, and I had to build it, drop it down to nothing and make it a house and a home that it is. So, all he knows is Otabua 11 languages.
Which he does.
Which is beautiful, right? We all can do it. I mean, I can speak Zulu, I can speak Afrikaans, I can speak Sesotho, I can speak Shangani, I can speak Venda. Because who lives in Middlelands? In my street alone, ne? My best friend was a Shangani woman. My best other friend was a Venda woman. So, all these languages, that's nothing. That makes sense to me, by the way, if he does that. And that is the era of the people that he needs to speak with. Because our parents, God forbid, they are going to go lay to rest. Who is he going to be speaking with? My child does not know, my children, I don't play. I bring them up the same way that I was brought up. My children know when you've got a box of pizza, it's 8 pieces. It's not yours.
Yeah.
You take 1 or 2. We are going next door, couple your cousins are here. Now I don't have that thing here.
That's why every time I order pizza, I ask them not to cut it so that I have 1 piece.
Thank you. So, but when I battle to Bamudim, no level one, what, San Banani, ing. Is it going to make me vote for the ANC?
Okay, let's leave. I don't want to talk politics. I'm out of that space. 3 last questions.
I want to talk about it.
3 last things. Yeah, well, in your responses you can. What moves you? What wakes you up in the morning and keeps you going until midnight working?
Let me ask you that question.
No, I asked the questions.
No, I'm asking.
Yeah. Okay, ask.
Yes. From what you have observed, ne? In everything that you've seen, what do you think wakes me up?
It's difficult because from a distance one can be superficial, but I suppose it's a drive. You've got to drive for success, right? You want to be big in whatever you do, but that's observation from a distance.
You know why I'm asking you that question? It's because I want to know if it's making a difference to the next young woman, right?
Yeah.
Who's watching me, to the next somebody who's watching me, or can we do it, right? I mean, if she could do it, I can do it.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's not about my uncle was mama, ne? Sometimes it's just a matter of there was this woman called Pearl, ne? Who did this? And if she can do it and I've got better opportunities than her, I will do it better.
So that's what drives you. To be that shining light to somebody who could be watching you and they think, I can also do it. What frustrates you? What is the one thing that you wish was not there so that life could be much better?
I swear to God. What frustrates me is people who think they're powerful. It's people who think they've got power. It's people who think some of us don't exist. It's people who use things to just make things happen, but they know they don't deserve them. They didn't work for them, right? It makes them selfish. It makes them, but they harbor everything, ne, they are not giving because they were not called into the light. Right? It's not their gift. It's not their calling. So that's why they are all hungry for it. The ones who were called for it, they actually give. This world will be a better place if we didn't have people like that.
Finally, when will you know that you've made it, that you have reached the pinnacle of your success? Maybe you have reached it already.
I did actually. That's why I'm laughing like this. I did. On a serious note, ane ke le monyane, ke boletse Midlands akere. And then I went to my mom got a house called Bramfisher, and then at some point I worked call center, and then from call center I worked for Papa Molefe Le Valley Musa at the age of 23, right? And Lulu Kwakwa. So I had a black card at the age of 25. I didn't even understand what a black card meant.
I was about to ask, what is a black card?
I know, right? I mean, I didn't know. Like, I would go at some place, swiping my account, and then the person behind me would be like, "Lucis Lonang Tengela, the whole store song." And I'm like thinking, I mean, my bank just only called me and said, "Hore, we're upgrading you to whatnot." I'm like, okay, it is what it is.
Yeah.
So I was 25.
Wow.
Right? So all I hoped for was I wouldn't stay go RDP place. I wouldn't stay go Midlands. When I go next to Bramfisher, the bond house, and I was like, I see I'm gonna buy myself a bond house. Take a polo, give it sharp.
Yeah.
And then so when I achieved all of those at that age, I started just floating. So that's why I'm literally just laughing. I'm not even laughing. I'm just looking at you because I'm like, I'm in the era of where I was like, thank you for giving me everything. And I like because it is your calling. It is what it is. I cannot say I want anything better than this. I cannot say I want anything lower or higher because all I wanted was a bond house and a polo car.
Yeah.
Okay. So everyone who sees me get up and down, whatnot, they don't understand what I went beyond.
Well done.
Thank you.
I'm happy for you. Thank you for coming. And I wish everything that you touch to succeed. That brand, the wines, the PR business, reputation business, all the best.
Thank you.
Continue to rise, and hopefully you inspire other younger women, especially. I'm not saying men should not be, but I still think I'm on the corner for younger women who don't have more privileges than us. So, well done. Thank you for coming. And thank you for watching Taking the Rams by the Horns. As you know, I'm an icon. You heard it. So subscribe. Subscribe. From me, Rams Mabote, goodbye and God bless.